What's up everybody, this is Hillbillies here and welcome back to episode 8 of my game pickups. Today I think I'm going to get right into it with doing some of the consoles first. I picked up some controllers, I got a book, a bunch of PC games. Those I'll do last though because, you know, there's a ton of those. The consoles though I'll do first because they're kind of big, they're kind of in the way a little bit. So to start, I actually got lucky and I got two Xbox, the original ones. One was 30 bucks with 3 controllers, all the hookups and everything, and it does work fine, so that's alright. It was worth it with just the controllers because they're, where I am, they're about 5 bucks each no matter what. I got this one with a Rise Against sticker on it, and it's been modded. I don't think it actually works, and it was, I got it for $4.99 because it didn't work, so that's a pretty good deal. I'm going to use it for parts for probably like the disc tray or the eye or whatever in case something ever does break. Which is good, and as usual, a PS1 console, those are, you know, kind of always around. The good thing is though, memory card. So no matter what, these are always worth it with the memory card because they're only worth like 10 bucks, which is what it cost, but the memory card's worth 5, so, you know, it's like paying 5 bucks for it. Same thing with, I now finally have a PS1 Slim. Never had one of these before, they're pretty cool, saves a lot of space now on the shelves, and it came with 2 memory cards. So basically I paid 10 bucks for 2 memory cards, and the PlayStation 1 Slim would have been free where I normally would go. Along with, for the last and best console though, definitely that I got, 20 bucks with nothing though, was the Sega Genesis, and that's pretty awesome because I only have one or two. I have the Model 2 version, and I think this is the Model 1. It's weird, I'm not sure how they work too well. But yeah, in case, because they're always, these are the kinds of things that you don't really find anymore, really hard to acquire, especially where I am. They're not just showing up every single day. This is a once a month or once every couple of months I might see one, which is, you know, a little harder, so kind of sucks. And now, with all these consoles, of course, you know, you have to get some of the controllers that come with them. So, like I said, with one of the original, the $30 one, I got 3 black original Xbox controllers, like actual Xbox branded ones. I also have 2 Mad Catz Xbox controllers. These are actually pretty nice looking. I'm going to try these and see if they work any better than the original ones. We'll see. Along with these cool wireless ones that I haven't been able to open the back to yet, but I think I need like I can use a power cable as well as batteries, but I still haven't been able to get the battery thing open. But these are cool, custom. They have turbo options, macro, all whatever that stuff is, and FC. I have no idea what those mean or what they do, but I thought that was pretty cool, and I figured I'd get them, why not? Along with this is a custom GameCube one. You can see with the GameCube plug there. It has also a turbo and program mode, so I guess for certain games it'd probably be pretty great. And let's see. And the usual, of course, finding lots and lots of... These are the 2 PS2 controllers I got. 2 PlayStation 1 controllers, because of course, there's always lots and lots of those around, and you never know when you need them, because when they break, it's easier to fix them having so many. We got this cool Tetris, these are like plug and plays, but this one has just another cable in it right here that plugs into this one, so you can play multiplayer Tetris, and it's actually pretty fun using these weird joysticks that turn and spin, and it's kind of more accurate, and it's a lot better like that. It takes 4 AA batteries though, which is kind of ridiculous. Let's see. And oh yes, I got this cool cable now. It's just it's like an AV. It's just an AV cable. But the good thing about it is it has 3 different ends on it, so you can play like the GameCube, the Nintendo 64. You can also play the original Xbox on it, and PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. And I think PlayStation 3 is the same, but you can also put HDMI. I think. Don't quote me on that though, because I don't think that might not be right. Now, I also picked up this Halo Cryptium book. This was pretty sweet because I only have 2 of the books so far. My brother has all of them, and I've read them all before, and they're really, really great books, and it tells you a lot of the backstory, so if you haven't read them, definitely do, and if you really like the series, it'll just make you like it even more and know all sorts of little hidden secrets about it and whatnot. So, at the beginning of the week, I had actually found this PSP for like 10 or 15 bucks, I think, because it was missing the back cover and the little knob there. But mine, I kept fixing it, and eventually it just broke where you couldn't fix it anymore. So this one, apparently, I think it should work. I gotta go get a plug for it though and whatnot. If it doesn't, I'll just fix it. So it should be alright. Finally have another PSP. And of course, since somebody donated a PSP, they obviously donated a ton of games. So there's the Ben 10. There is Ridge Racer. I think Ridge Racer 6, and it's a really, really good game. I really like the Ridge Racer series. Lots of fun drifting around nitrous with cars and stuff, and it's like really extreme. It's like way too fast, and like the drifts are crazy, so it just makes it all that more fun. Now I got all of these loose PSP games as well. I did make the point though, I said these are $5 and they're in the case and these ones aren't, and they said, well, we'll do $2.99 for all of them except for like 2 of them because they were special. So I got Worms, Open Warfare, and the Worms games are really, really fun and addicting. You can play that for a long time if you got a bunch of friends, because it's just ridiculous killing yourself or like blowing yourself up off the cliffs when you're trying to hit people, and it gets really frustrating. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got Crash Tag Team Racing, which is going to be pretty sweet. I've actually never had a Crash game on the PSP. I only have about 8 games on it, so this has really expanded my library, basically almost kind of doubled it pretty much. There's Wipeout Pure, which I'm trying to think is another sort of racing game, if I'm correct. There is Ace Combat 10, Skies of Deception, and I think this is a different one than the one I have on the Xbox, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to check that out later. As well as Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron. I really like the Star Wars game. I know the Battlefront series has been a really great series so far, and I've loved to play it, so it's been a lot of fun there. And I have a Sega Mega Drive collection. So I don't have a Sega Mega Drive or anything like that, so I can at least play a couple of the games here on the collection, which is going to be pretty great. For Nintendo 64, just a generic world, I guess it's the Wrestling Foundation Attitude or whatever it is. I guess that's how you say that all. But yeah, I'm not much into, the sports games or wrestling in particular, but it was like $2, and it's just, I don't have many N64 games, so I might as well pick it up. Now for the PlayStation 1, I have Ford Racing, a game I never played. It doesn't look absolutely spectacular or anything, probably because it's been, it's literally just a sponsored game of some sort, I guess. I got Pipe Dreams 3D, so this is kind of fun, little addicting if you remember trying to, build the pipes before the water goes through and ends it all, I guess, but it's on the PlayStation. It was also pretty cheap, like $2 or whatever, so I thought that was kind of worth it. Now, a newer system, I guess the old gen now though, which is kind of weird, is NBA 2007 for the PS3. I might play this a little bit, not too often, but it was, again, $2 or $3, really, really cheap, worth it, so. Because the cheapest I can get anywhere at the pawn shop is $5, like, is the limit, unless it's 50% off. So, if it's $2 or $3, I might as well pick it up. So, for the original Xbox, I got Ghost Recon. It doesn't have any sort of case, but I have other cases I'm going to put this in later. And I really like the Ghost Recon series, like, they're a lot of fun. And I think this is the original one, so I will very much enjoy playing that. And as if you've seen my other game pickups, I picked up Myst 3, and now I have Myst 3 for the Xbox. And one of the things I didn't notice to do was these were all like this. Like, there were a ton of games that were just the booklets and whatnot sitting on the shelf. And then I pulled it out, I was like, no way, Amped? I was hoping it was Myst. And then I turned it over, and there's Myst on the back. So I have actually 2 games in one, and I paid $2.99 for that. So I got 2 games for $2.99. And now I have the Myst game, and I was talking about how I really wanted to play it, but my PC couldn't, but I can record with the Elgato and hopefully the Xbox. So I'm going to try that, and hopefully we could do a cool playthrough of Myst and find out what this game is actually finally about, because it looks really, really cool. Like a ridiculous RPG that for some reason I've never seen before. So I have to try it. Along with, I've always been told that this is amazing, and it's Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I have never played the Vice City game. I don't know why. Apparently it's great. It's up against San Andreas, and I love the San Andreas. I think it's definitely the best one. Other than maybe GTA 5 is pretty great too now. So now that I've played it quite a bit, it's actually been a lot of fun. As well as I got Wolfenstein, or Return to Castle Wolfenstein, sorry, and I paid $7 for that. And I know the Wolfenstein games are really fun. I actually have the Wolfenstein game on the Xbox now, because that was one of the downloads, as well as Doom and the other ones, and I'm hoping to do a sort of retro rewind videos about those older games and maybe take a let's play of one of those. So this will be kind of one of them as well, eventually. Return to Castle Wolfenstein after I've beaten the first Wolfenstein one. Now for the final game to end on, I guess, before I do some of the PC ones real quick for everybody else who wants to see the PC ones. I have Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis, and I've had a bunch of people tell me this is a really great game and they really enjoyed it. It used to be an arcade game, and I've never played it, but they said it's like one of the most popular for the Genesis. It's an RPG slasher game, and I haven't actually gotten to play it yet. I've heard lots of things about it though, so I'm really excited to play this, and yeah, I definitely want to record that though when I do, because it'll be a first reaction to ever playing like a 20-year-old game, so that's going to be pretty great. So for the rest of you that actually are still here, thank you. And I have a load of PC games here, like a ton. So this might take a little bit, but I'm going to go through them quick because, yeah, most people that I don't know, they're not too interested in the newer, older PC games because they're not really rare or anything yet. And I paid $1 for all of these, so, you know, it was pretty worth it. Some of them in cases, some of them not. So I got Triple Play 99, the baseball. What is this? Napoleon Cossacks War 2. No idea what some of these are about. Like I said, again, they don't have any of the booklets or anything. Some of them I know about though, and I actually do want to play like a bunch because they'd be really cool. Like Empire's Dawn of Modern War. That looks pretty good. You actually, on the back here, you can see that you kind of battle and fight and build castles and sieges, and I really like playing those games, so I think that's pretty cool. Now there's a Sega-made Daytona racing game. That doesn't look too bad. Looks like on the back you can actually crash and whatnot, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Age of Empires Gold Edition, because I think I was missing one of the discs for this, and this might have been one, but it could also be just its own thing. I got Ring 2, which is I guess another sort of RPG type game, and it looks pretty good. I really enjoy the PC RPGs. I play those a lot more than I do console ones, I find. Battlefield 1942, because it's just a really good game. I have another copy of it. I don't know if it works or not though and whatnot. It's good to have extras though, because I know people that are always looking for them, and you can trade them for other games or whatever. NBA Live 2004 is another. Just a regular sports game. Now we have kart racing. I also have a kart racing with a K. I don't know why. They're like, I guess they're two different companies or something, but yeah, just your regular Formula 1 racing game. NHL Championship 2000. Upwards is just like a Scrabble type game, kind of something to sit down and play for a couple hours or whatever on a rainy day or whatnot. Caesar 4, Enigma Rising, which I guess is like a boat battle game. Lords of the Realm 3, sorry. I guess the disc 2 of the Cossack Wars from Napoleon. So I'll have to put those together. Let's see. There is Pinball 4000, because pinball is always pretty good just to sit down like that rainy day. NBA Live 2000, never been opened. Probably still not worth anything. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, didn't know that was a computer game, but as a kid I watched the TV show quite a bit. What is this now? Incredible Tune Machine. I'm not completely sure what this is, but I guess it looks like some sort of music game of some sort. Let's see, Zeus, Master of Olympus. It is a mythical building game, like a city game, basically. So that's going to be pretty good. The Great Empires Collection. This is like you be Caesar, Cleopatra, the Pharaoh, and you build up your world and whatnot. So again, a great strategy building game, and I really enjoy the older PC ones. Something real useful for myself now is Complete 3D Home Edition. Not really a game, but you know, I've been working on the house a lot, and it'd be cool to have a design or program to actually check and do all that kind of stuff. I have Flight Simulator, which I guess is probably one of the first flight simulators they made, I guess. Well, actually, no, sorry, I can't say that. They made one before, but before the series of them that they started making, I guess. NHL 99 and FIFA Soccer 2003. More sports games. There's Mahjong, if everybody probably knows what that is. AH-64D Longbow Limited Edition. That looks like a chopper fighting game of some sort. Don't have any of those yet. Gaming Mega Pack. I'm not sure. It doesn't say at all what's on the disc, so it's probably just got a bunch of games. And I now have another copy of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3. Somehow I found the Operation game on the disc. And I'm not sure what Softworks is, but it is another sort of little mini arcade type game. Getting down to the last like 10 or so of these, luckily. Yes, I have quite a bit of them here. Command & Conquer's Generals. I like the Command & Conquer games. I don't know if this one's any different or it's just an expansion or something, so that should be pretty cool. There is Moonlight. It's some sort of another arcade. I think you find stuff in it. It says there's 32 levels, 18 mini games, 1900 hidden objects, so I guess you go around and find stuff or whatnot. Cubist 2 or Cubist Squared, I guess. Another fun, addicting like arcade you can just kind of sit down and play one time. Sea Science, Living Water Underworld. I guess you have to make a fit. You have a fish tank and you try and feed them and keep them alive and whatnot. Learning Spanish, because my wife and I are actually trying to learn multiple different languages, so this will be very helpful. We got Sacred 2, Fallen Angel, another really good looking RPG that I will hopefully be able to play. I do have to go pick up a computer that will play it though, but the cool thing is it's also unopened, so that is pretty great. There is a World War II combat simulator. That's going to be really sweet. The old time fighter jets and everything. I think that's going to be pretty great. I should try and get a copy for my brother. He'd probably really enjoy that. Oh, hidden in here was another Monsters Inc. GameCube game. So that's going to be... I think we already have one of those, but it's good to find more if they're there. Sims Carnival. What is this? Bumper Blast. So this, I honestly have no idea. It looks like it's kind of like an arcade type game or a pinball type thing. There is Alexander. I guess this is sort of one of those... probably another strategy ones. Oh, what's this? Apparently it's got a map. Wow. PC game with a map on it. So yeah, it's probably one of those adventure games or strategy games of some sort. So that's pretty cool. Pacific Fighters, another sort of World War II fighting game. So that's pretty great. And last but not least, Lock On Modern Air Combat. So this is like a newer flight simulator with new fighter jets and new planes and all that kind of stuff. So, and with that actually makes it everything. I do have a lot of PC games and tons of consoles this week, lots of controllers. It's been a while since the last one though. So, if you made it to the end, thank you again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got to see all sorts of different stuff maybe you've never seen before. Comment down below if there's things you think I should look out for, or I'm missing, or things you really liked or whatnot. So thanks again so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.